I'm Garth. Welcome to my Patreon page. I'm an animator, illustrator, and writer, and I'm using Patreon to fund my graphic novel. I recently completed a children's book called Saney and the Windowjet Brothers. Aside from that, I teach students art and also run weekly figure drawing sessions for the community. The premise for this graphic novel is that the dictatorship in this dystopian society controls all the thoughts and memories. They maintain their control through the influence of daily updates, which the population is required to plug into every morning. So just like having a cup of coffee every day, the people of Digitorum take their daily memories. This surveillance state has caused rebellious factions to arise to push back against the oppressive regime. To find out what happens, I need your support. Basically how Patreon works is that you can say that you'll give me $1, $3, whatever you want for every 5 pages that I'll produce. And I'll say that I'll do roughly 5 pages a month. So you'll know that, for example, if I do 5 pages a month, then you'll pay me $1 for that month. And it is ongoing, but you can back out whenever you want. And if I don't complete any of the 5 pages, then you also don't get charged anything. So you're only charged as I actually complete work. To see the benefits of what I'm offering customers that want to support me, see my Patreon page along the side panel, and it'll show all the various levels of benefits and perks that you can get from supporting me at different levels. The first and most obvious perk that you'll get from supporting my Patreon campaign is access to the comic. You'll be able to see my comic or graphic novel as it's produced. So as I complete the pages, you'll see them directly. So you can follow the story sequentially. Another perk that you'll get if you support me on Patreon is a behind-the-scenes look into the process of creating this graphic novel. I'm also doing a monthly Q&A for all of my Patreon supporters. What Patreon really means for me is to have a more of a direct connection with my readers and the people that are interested in my comic, as opposed to having to sell my comic in a traditional publishing medium. I can find the customers directly, the audience that's interested in my work. Patreon is a very, very sustainable model because it allows you to just pay for content as it's released, as opposed to having to buy something when it's completely finished. So every page that I complete, I'll post online for you to see. So thank you for visiting my Patreon page, and I hope that you'll support my campaign.